I'll go on YouTube. There, the next reaction. Today, I'm gonna react to what is now other celebrities and creepy AI robots. So basically, AI robots posing as celebrities. I mean, I saw this on my pop on my main page on my YouTube, so I'll just do a reaction to it.
WhatsApp, Facebook, and Messenger, which are all owned by Meta. Though it's not technically Kendall Jenner and isn't named Kendall, WhatsApp, Facebook, and Messenger, which are all owned by Meta. Though it's not technically Kendall Jenner and isn't named Kendall, it's clearly using her likeness. This Billy chatbot is supposed to be like an older sister's giving you advice, and you can chat with about, I'm assuming, more personal things that you maybe wouldn't want to talk to friends or family about. Kendall Jenner is not the only celebrity who sold their likeness to Meta to make one of these chatbots. Others who have sold their likeness include Paris Hilton, Naomi Osaka, Mr. Beast, Snoop Dogg, and Tom Brady. Like Kendall's chatbot, these others aren't meant to be that celebrity, but a separate character who just looks like them. For example, Tom Brady's chatbot is named Brew, and he's supposed to be some sort of sports debater, of course, for the use of people who like to talk sports.
You're basically cloning these celebrities now? Bro, what?
I understand that concept and the differentiation may sound confusing, and I'm sure it's meant to be because it's really just semantics. I understand that concept and the differentiation may sound confusing, and I'm sure it's meant to be because it's really just semantics. Because even though the chatbot is named Billy or Brew, people are going to be drawn to it because it looks, talks, and moves like Kendall Jenner or Tom Brady. These celebrities are reportedly being paid about $1 million to sell their likeness to Meta for these chatbots, with an undisclosed celebrity reportedly having been paid about $5 million for their likeness. The information reports that for several creators, these payouts aren't one-time and will be paid out over the years. I'm not sure if that means they'll be paid additional money or if that $1 million or $5 million is just going to be paid out in installments over a period of time. I'm not quite sure if this Kendall Billy chatbot is something that they talk about on the Kardashians, because I did happen to see a trailer where like Khloe was talking to some AI bot version of Kris Jenner or something. So I'm not sure if that was the same trailer where like Khloe was talking to some AI bot version of Kris Jenner or something. So I'm not sure if that was the same thing and Kris was just showing them how it works, or if it was something completely different that they're up to. The Billy AI bot also has her own Instagram page, and so far it has her introduction video and other lifestyle posts. At least they initially appear to be lifestyle posts, because when you do click on them...
Instagram too? Shit.
Hashtag and watermark note that they were made with AI. And at the time that I'm recording this, Billy's page has over 121,000 Hashtag and watermark note that they were made with AI. And at the time that I'm recording this, Billy's page has over 121,000 followers. Looking through the comments, several are critical of the page and of Billy, of course, either because they simply don't see the purpose or because they realize the potential dangers of this technology. And actually on that introductory video post, which was uploaded over a week ago, a comment was posted yesterday saying that Billy is played by Kendall Jenner and she'll show up in some of the content. So that for me calls into question whether this video is the Billy AI or if it's actually just Kendall. Because to me this does look like human Kendall, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're at the point now where it truly has become this difficult to tell the difference. And these fictional people having social media or jobs isn't new. Several were just created through CGI or other digital means without the use of AI. For example, there's Lil Miquela, who made her first Instagram post back in 2016.
Hello, my dear friends. You better buckle your fanny packs, because it's time for another round of Human or Robot, featuring me, Miquela.
Aside from social media, she's made music and has also modeled in campaigns including Off-White, Moncler, and Prada.
Is this literally an AI? Like, bro, that's definitely an AI. Like, is that Photoshop? Or is it,
A lot are under the assumption that it's an actual human taking photos and making the appearances, and then Miquela's face is edited at the top of those. A lot are under the assumption that it's an actual human taking photos and making the appearances, and then Miquela's face is edited at the top of those pictures. But a fan wouldn't really have the opportunity to chat with Lil Miquela back and forth the way that these meta chatbots are offering. In fact, her creator simply referred to her as a CGI character, as there is a human directly behind all of her interactions. Then there's also Shudu Graham, the model that made her debut in 2017 as the first working digital model. She actually was created using artificial intelligence made by The Digital, which is the world's first digital modeling agency. Graham secured deals with brands like Fenty Beauty, Balmain, and has even been featured in Vogue. In both cases,
bro, this is what the world gone to? Shit.
Since people have been critical of these CGI or AI artists and models potentially taking work from human beings. Says people were and have been critical of these CGI or AI artisan models potentially taking work from human beings. In these senses, Lil Miquela and Shudu are still more like digital avatars, so it stands to be seen if their creators will incorporate more AI into their existence, or just AI in general in Lil Miquela's case, but it's entirely possible that they won't. Over the years, these AI figures' potential to take human jobs has become an increasing issue across multiple different industries. An industry that I'm sure we're all aware has been very vocal about this is the entertainment industry, as SAG-AFTRA is fighting to protect members from having their work and income severely impacted by AI. Currently, SAG is still striking to prevent the AMPTP from using AI to replicate the likenesses of background actors, pay them for one day's work, and use that actor's likeness in perpetuity while they're paid only for the initial scan. So it's interesting to see that some celebrities, many of whom do work in entertainment, are signing up to give their likenesses to AI through Meta when SAG is striking against a very similar practice. And unfortunately, outside of Meta, not everyone whose likeness has been used to create an AI likeness has consented to it or has been compensated for it. Back in August, Gayle King's likeness was used to promote a weight loss company called Artiped. The videos were circulating on Instagram using AI to replicate Gayle's voice and layered over what was actually a real video of hers. Gayle took to Instagram to alert her followers saying, "People keep sending me this video and asking about this video of hers." Gayle took to Instagram to alert her followers saying, "People keep sending me this video and asking about this product, and I have nothing to do with this company. I've never heard of this product or used it. Please don't be fooled by these AI videos."
Let me just make sure that my lips, so you can't mess with me. 100% fake. It is not Gayle's voice. But listen to the eerie similarity.
Ladies, honestly, I didn't expect my weight loss to spark so many questions. My direct messages on...
Earlier this month, something similar happened to Tom Hanks, as his likeness was used to create an AI version of him for a dental ad. Also on Instagram, Tom made his followers aware that the ad had absolutely nothing to do with him, and it's not clear yet if he's going to take any legal action against the company. Tom has been vocally
celebrities,
critical.
bro, like, what?
Of AI in the past, expressing awareness that because there's so much video and vocal content of him out there, nearly anyone could create. Of AI in the past, expressing awareness that because there's so much video and vocal content of him out there, nearly anyone could create any type of content of him at any age, even after he's gone.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Around that same time, Zelda Williams, actress and daughter of the late Robin Williams, spoke out about people using AI for father's voice. Part of her story post about this reads, "I'm not an impartial voice in SAG's fight against AI. I've witnessed for years how many people want to train these models to create and recreate actors who cannot consent like that. This isn't theoretical, it's very, very real. I've already heard AI used to get his voice to say whatever people want, and while I find it personally disturbing, the ramifications go far beyond my own feelings. Living actors deserve a chance to create characters with their voices, to voice cartoons, to put their human effort and time into the pursuit of performance." And while researching for this video, I did find that a bill is being proposed to make a federal law in order to protect actors and singers from having their likenesses used by unauthorized AI replicas. Acts such as using a person's likeness for a parody or satire would still be fair game. However, making a digital replica of that person's likeness without their consent or the consent of whoever holds the rights to their image would be illegal. Even in the cases of these meta chatbots, where as far as I know the celebrities did consent and were compensated, it still presents its own potential dangers. For one, people are lonelier than ever and often turn to the internet for emotional fulfillment and support. A lot of people don't make as much of a point anymore to seek out human interaction outside of the web or social media and build community based on that. Instead, a lot of people, honestly, including myself, spend a lot of time online engaging with others who share similar interests and honestly similar thoughts and opinions to us. And now with these meta chatbots, you would have access to a personalized one-on-one conversation with quote-unquote someone who has a similar interest. For example, if I'm into manga and don't have anyone to discuss it with at the moment, I could talk to Naomi Osaka, or Tamika, because she's an anime expert. I don't have to spend time building a relationship with someone or be worried that they're going to shun me or not respond or push back on any of my opinions likely. They
literally, bro, they're replacing people with robots now. Bro, that shit's insane.
Could be going, I know the Black Mirror comparison gets used all the time, and I've used it also, but this specifically reminds me of the movie Her. Could be going, I know the Black Mirror comparison gets used all the time, and I've used it also, but this specifically reminds me of the movie Her. If you haven't seen it, it's a 2013 sci-fi romance film where Theodore, played by Joaquin Phoenix, falls in love with this AI operating system which names itself Samantha and is voiced by Scarlett Johansson. The film explores unconventional relationships and parasocialism, the latter of which is becoming sort of a hot topic and a buzzword now because of things like AI and increased social media use. Personally, I don't think it's going to be the case that every single person who engages with these chatbots are going to be deluded into thinking they're talking to that celebrity, and I also don't think that that's necessarily the point. That's likely just more so the entry point or the draw to the technology to get people to try it. Even if you know that you're not talking to Kendall Jenner or Tom Brady or Naomi Osaka, you're still under the impression that you're talking to someone, so to speak, and have the potential to form a bond with that chatbot. Another potential danger is that, unlike a real human or friend, above all else, these chatbots are geared to keep you using them and feeling positive emotions when you're interacting with them. That way you'll become attached and continue feeding in your data. The best way to do that is to make the user feel seen and validated, which on social media usually looks like having your own thoughts and opinions reflected back at you with the content that you're shown. Meta is a company, obviously, so their first goal is going to be to make money, and they're going to do that through keeping users engaged with the AI bot for as long as possible, however that's necessary. So they're likely not going to make them say or do anything off-putting, similar to our For You pages and our Explore pages, which are tailored to show you things that you like or are interesting to you. That way you stay on the app and scroll past more ads, and in some cases, hopefully even make a purchase. This could be more innocuous, for example, something like Brew, the Tom Brady chatbot, agreeing with you on what football team is best. But then when it comes to Billy, a chatbot made to play a big sister role or give you advice, y'all can call me crazy, but I do think this has the potential to egg users on, especially impressionable ones, and make them feel right about a situation where more reflection may be necessary just to keep them using the chatbot. At the end of the day, all of this is just an attractive way to collect data and information and further train AI. Because as I and many of you have said, AI is not sentient and all it can do is mimic sentience. However, the more people engage with it, feed it information, and teach it how to respond, it's only going to get better and better at mimicking that sentience. When I was looking into this, on social media to see what people thought and just, what it looked like as a user, a lot of people in the comments were like, oh my goodness, this is going to be so unsafe for these celebrities. This is only going to...
No, there's going to be, less interaction with people. They literally just said that you can actually talk to AI bots without making friends. I'm like, the AI bot can basically become your friend. That's what I'm getting from this. Celebrity, they really be cloning people. Cloning celebrities, cloning people, having people, talk to the AI bots. And, it's actually feeding, actually giving you a response. I'm like, bro, this shit's crazy.